And this is the most recent flyer in the search for Avante. Family members made sure to put "still missing" at the top in fear that people have stopped searching, thinking Avante has been found.
You know, the cheers here are so loud you might be able to hear them on the West Coast. But in all seriousness, the Rangers are on fire, and these fans, oh, they feel it.
We have already seen surveillance video of the moments Avante left his Long Island City school back in early October, but now this video we've obtained gives a much closer look at about exactly how Avante managed to get out of his school. And the overall message for New Yorkers here at Jamaica Station who have had to trudge through this sludge twice in the past week: please, please, no more snow. Reporting from Jamaica, Arlene Borenstein, New York 1. The beach is the economic engine here in the Rockaways, yet the boardwalk still looks like this in many parts of the peninsula. Big boulders not carrying anything. Rockaway residents say it's taken too long to fix. There are actually people here in a very long line wanting to get on this ride. People have been waiting since 8 o'clock last night, so here's some proof that I got on too. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers are putting up berms like this one all across the Rockaway Peninsula. But it doesn't make it easier for some folks with difficulty getting from the street to the ocean. Good morning, Kristen. Since last night, these maintenance workers have been taking turns on their ships to protest. Now, this is time that they would be normally cleaning the planes that we all fly on. They blew up 25,000 of these balloons to give to revelers tomorrow as part of the festivities. But the most important part is the Times Square ball, and they tested it today to see if the lights came on. Around since 1697, this is the longest continuously farmed site in the state. Here, there are 2.5 acres of fresh fruits, herbs, flowers, and vegetables. With Election Day a little more than a month away, candidates' lawn signs are popping up all over the borough. But Congressman Michael Grimm says some of his are being vandalized. As New York 1's Aaron Dickens reports, the lawmaker is pointing the finger at who he believes may be responsible. Thank you for joining us. I'm Arlene Borenstein. They've played their music across continents, but now two Queens-based musicians want to revive the Latin underground music scene here in the city. Take a look.
Nobody knows how empty I feel without my son.
The days spent away from her boy are weighing heavily on Vanessa Fontaine. She's the mother of 14-year-old Avante Oquendo, who walked out of his Long Island City public school on October 4th. He's been missing ever since. Fontaine keeps playing over in her mind the morning she sent him off to school. Do you think about that moment?
Yeah, that I wish I never sent him to school.
The mother of 5 grew up in Astoria and is a medical case manager, but now dedicates all of her time to the search for her son. Fontaine recently moved Avante's search headquarters from out in front of the Riverview School where the boy went missing to an indoor space in Astoria. With temperatures dropping, it's a place loved ones and volunteers can keep warm.
And if you can give any of your time, it doesn't have to be that much. It could be an hour, you know, just to help me do flyers or go post, you know.
The family says they're paying for the space, but that the owner of the building gave them a break on rent, allowing a month-to-month lease. Fontaine says she is there 7 days a week, when it opens at 9 in the morning to when it closes at 9 at night, sometimes later. But with the holidays upon them, Avante's absence is overwhelming, making it difficult for the family to stay strong.
I just want, you know, everybody to understand why you're with your family on this holiday. I would like my son home with me.
And this is the most recent flyer in the search for Avante. Family members made sure to put "still missing" at the top in fear that people have stopped searching, thinking Avante has been found.
It's a very weird feeling, because I feel like emptiness.
The NYPD says it's followed up on more than 725 tips that have come in so far and will continue to follow tips that come in. Fontaine says she feels hopeful Avante is alive.
This is the month of miracles, and I'm hoping that he'll come home before Christmas.
She asks that everyone keep their eyes open because the next person who passes you by could be Avante. In Astoria, Arlene Borenstein, New York 1. Surrounded by players of her favorite baseball team, this member of the Rockaway Special Athletes can barely catch her breath.
Jesse, what do you want to say to them?
I'm a big... Oh.
She's a little bit nervous.
Excitement was in the air as 6 Yankees paid the group a visit at St. Rose of Lima Catholic School Monday, kicking off several days of community outreach events called Hope Week. The Rockaway Special Athletes encourages individuals with special needs to play sports.
We play kickball,
with a ball.
Can't stop smiling, just, you know, how happy it makes me to see the smiles on these kids' faces.
But it hasn't been all smiles for the group. When Hurricane Sandy slammed into the Rockaways last year, it destroyed the special athletes gymnasium at St. Camillus St. Virgilius Catholic School. We spoke to members about it in April.
It will make me so sad.
But that was a distant memory Monday when members of the group stepped up to the plate for a wiffle ball game they'll never forget, playing with the New York Yankees.
And the fun didn't stop there for the Rockaway special athletes. They were invited here to Yankee Stadium to not only watch a game, but also batting practice.
I'm so excited.
Yankees manager Joe Girardi autographed bellies, players signed gloves, and when it was time to play ball, members of the Rockaway special athletes threw the first pitch.
Beautiful strike right to Austin.
I think for all of us, for the athletes particularly, because so many of them being honored today, absolutely, it's the highlight.
Joe Featherston says the Yankees also donated $5,000 to his organization, as well as $2,500 to repair St. Camillus.
Really special, special in the sense of loving, caring, happy athletes, celebrating each week together as a family.
A family full of joy, not afraid to show their love to anyone, especially those who love them back. From the Bronx, Arlene Borenstein, New York 1.